headed up the mountain here in Shikoku, and I just want to talk about some of my thoughts on what's going on. You know, as I called it, the atrocity in Israel as a result of Hamas has become a footnote to the war crimes and genocide being perpetrated by Netanyahu on the Palestinians in Gaza, which in essence is a medieval siege with modern artillery raining down on a population of 2.3 million people, where the majority, 60% are women and children. And none of them had the, or especially the children, which is like over 40% or children, have voted in the 2006 elections that put Hamas in power. And it put Hamas in power because of the social programs that Israel refused to provide them. And the prime minister even said back then, listen, if you really want to stop the two states, so the idea of two states, the two areas working together, living together, and Netanyahu is completely against that. We're for it. The United Nations is for it. It's been passed. The Palestinian, the Israeli prime minister at the time who was pushing it and bringing it was murdered by Netanyahu fanatic, kind of like a Trump MAGA, ultra MAGA, was assassinated by a follower of Netanyahu, which is like Trump. You think of Netanyahu is Trump. And so massive atrocities is happening. And I was saying before, he promoted the idea of funding Hamas, funding these right-wing, antithesis to his right wing, who hate, who basically have been raised in in the last 50 years of watching Israel strip away their land and basically having, giving away free homes and everything else to 500 million. They're just desperately trying to bring people in to Israel and giving away land that's not theirs to give away to anyone who says they're Jewish. Can show that, and that's what's reality. And they've got all these territories that are pushing up against Gaza, and that's what these Hamas people who feel like their land was stolen, who feel like they have been, that Israel is evil, that they are the devil for what they've done, and they went medieval on them. And now, for them to be going medieval on the innocent people of Gaza, the women and children specifically, is worse than apartheid. It's like a genocide all over again. And I believe it is the aim of Netanyahu that they want Gaza. It's beautiful coastal land. Let's push them out. Let's just eradicate them. Let's get more of them out of there, and take over that community. They could be handling things so differently. They could be providing schools. They could be slowly converting, supporting elections. They could be, Israel could be doing, if they really want to take over, they could take it over with kindness. And rooting out and giving the opportunity for the Palestinians to turn against Hamas, instead of them making them support them because of the atrocities that's happening on their people by Israel. So pretty horrific, watching this unfold. That's why, I live up here in the Shikoku, Japan, up in the mountains. You kind of could turn off the internet and not know any of this stuff is happening, and enjoy your day and not having to think about, the horrific stuff going on in in Israel and Palestine. So Anyway, I just wanted to kind of make a comment on that. Undo with a smile and laugh. Dow, help.